Alright, Sony's conference, starting off with Last of Us. A minute or two late because of technical difficulties. These streams are not working, guys, so just if it goes out, keep trying. Alright. Yeah, it makes sense they're starting off with Last of Us. Because to everyone, that's like their biggest game, so it's like, start off with it. This guy looks like he's really into it. A smaller little stage area. Person's phone just right there. Oh, you got the volume? Yeah. Oh, and here's the gameplay. Yep. Last of Us Part 2. 44 pistol under my head. I woke up in the middle of I still haven't beaten the first game. Just can't get into it like I kind of charted.
I hate these things.
That looks like the one dude that got his skull crushed in Walking Dead.
Your old man really did anything today.
What happened?
Another big lecture about my patrols. Don't go here, don't go there. It's funny how involved it gets whenever your schedule go out.
Yeah.
She's putting on quite the show.
Don't drop her.
I give you guys 2 weeks to get back together.
Not gonna happen. She say something to you?
Make it 1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Oh, I'm here, aren't I?
Tina?
I hope they're gonna show some gameplay.
Hey, don't forget we leave first light, so get some rest.
Yes, sir.
You're such a dick. Come on. You start with me. Okay, I have a very serious question for you.
Oh, lesbians?
How bad do I smell?
How bad do I smell?
Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh. Okay. Oh. How about that? Gross.
I don't get it.
Every guy in this room is staring at you right now. Maybe they're staring at you. Or not. Maybe they're jealous of you. Just a girl. Not a threat. Ellie. I think they should be terrified.
Oh, there we go. That's The Last of Us I remember. There we go.
Fucker.
Here's the gameplay. Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot in this one that we're going to be playing as Ellie. Because the first one we played as Joel. Yep. Joel's still alive, I think, because he was in the other teaser trailer. I never beat I never spoiled myself in the story either, so I really don't know exactly how the first one ends. I know there's some shocking things at the end, but it looks like both the main characters are still alive, so... Start the car! No. Oh, crap. Just hang around. Oh. Yeah, hanging him while stabbing him. That's pretty brutal. He just ripped out his innards? I think so. It's like stomach entrails are hanging there. Bro.
Spread out.
Yeah, spread out like he spread out his innards. Oh, a truck. If you move it, there might be a Mew under there. No. This ain't Horizon Zero Dawn. No, I'm just kidding. They're looking for you. We're gonna find you. Slashy stabs there. Oh! Right in his eye. Run, Forrest, run!
She went into the grass. Watch yourself.
Make sure you carry lots of Ultra Balls.
Ethan.
What?
Wolf. She came through here.
What do you think? You think it's a game that come out this year?
Go.
No. Yeah, neither do I. I think it's going to be late spring or summer of next year. That's what I think. Oh! swear she shot her, right? Okay. Well, that's cool. Pick up bottles, you're running, throw it, use body as a shield. Some pretty dynamic things here. See, this is looking a little more interesting, but then again, see, the first game looked interesting, and then there was parts that just were too slow for me.
Right.
Guy's got a big ass hammer. Or is that a pickaxe? I can't tell. Is it a record store? What is this? Got a little blood. Don't care. Still short. Explosive arrows? I read that right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yes. Reminds me of bomb arrows from Zelda. Oh. Ow. Hammer time. Nope. Ooh. Oh. 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 Yep. That makes him suffer. What? Okay.
See, I told you. He should be terrified.
I was gonna cut to the logo. I have a feeling. Yup. That was a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. You naughty dogs.
It's like a tent area.
Yeah, that's a really weird area for the conference. Yeah. Showcase.
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 Showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the PlayStation Showcase. And it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guest to have for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Sean Layden. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good to be here.
I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so
We
fast?
created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and
Flung
shot
right-
right across to the studio here.
Right over here. Well, it's good to have you here.
Well, it's great to be here, and I think it was a very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right, and there's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here
Yeah.
just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series. And I think what we saw tonight, I mean, that piece of content was so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence really shows that they're pulling out all the stops over at Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only work at it as a player, but you're going to have to just think as a person what you're coming up against.
I can't wait to see more of that. And that was first gameplay we saw there of The Last of Us Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on?
Yeah.
The rule number 1 is do no harm, right?
I don't get it.
Right. In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the boulders out of the road to make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. You know, provide backup, provide scope. You know, provide generalized, advice about where we can take this as an industry and as a gaming culture. But honestly, we've got 13 studios worldwide. We try to give them as much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're seeing a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that. And, I mean, speaking about making fans happy, I mean, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God of War. You know, it's a celebrated game. It's sold extremely well. It has a huge legion of fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, I get a lot of tweets about New Game Plus. You know, is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are evaluating for God of War?
You know, it's crazy. With the advent of social media, we get a lot of real-time feedback from the fans and the community, and we listen to that. And God knows my Twitter feed is fills up with a lot of stuff that we could talk about here or not talk about at all. But
more
it's
story
all
content,
important. We take it all seriously. And New Game Plus was something that came through really strong and really hard through that kind of feedback loop. And I'm happy to say today that the teams are working on it, and we should have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
It's going to happen.
As someone who miraculously finished God of War with a 2-year-old at home, that makes me very happy. I will somehow find more time.
But okay.
I will find time to get. He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
I want to confirm that.
Kids don't try that enough.
Asleep. But yeah, thank you so much, Sean. And it's great to hear that you and the amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that happen.
Hey, if we can create functionality and features that allow people to spend more time in the worlds we build, that's by definition a good thing.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So New Game Plus, that is confirmed. That is coming to God of War. We'll have full details on PlayStation Blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about, too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary for our team, and you kind of came out and talked about the 4 main games that we would be highlighting tonight's PlayStation Showcase.
I hope there's more than that, though. Come on.
Well, every year we try to let the stories we have to tell design the experience we're going to create. And this year, we felt that what we really want to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big pillar games that we're working on right now, and get them to see a bit more about the stories you're trying to tell and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it. It's a really wide range of titles there, anything from The Last of Us 2, which you just saw right now, through Death Stranding and Spider-Man and Ghost. So this year, I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. Come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background stories and deep inside of the games we're working on.
So he just
and we
confirmed
do
there's not going to be any huge surprises.
Games in the
be
showcase
up
later
and down.
tonight. Do you have any personal games
boy.
that you're most excited about?
Well, they're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board.
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months and available in stores, and that's our favorite web slinger,
of course,
Spider-Man. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Well, let's at least see it. I don't want to see
Sean,
it
thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman of Worldwide Studios.
It's great to see you guys. I'll head back to the pneumatic tube station then.
All right, please do.
All right.
And
wear the helmet.
We do have a lot more in store coming up in just a few minutes as the E3 showcase continues. But in the meantime, we also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say we kick it off with a look at the latest from the world of Call of Duty.
Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, the new map, or the old map's coming back and stuff. I heard about this a while ago. So he literally said, like, don't expect any big flashy new ideas or something. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have something to give us.
Get immediate access to Back in Black maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from PlayStation Store.
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about. And we've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith Molinari and Ramon Russell. Welcome.
What's
Hi.
happening?
That's
Good
right.
to have you guys back.
It's good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excellent.
So I say we
But
keep
we're
this
already in the
moving here. And,
showcase. I'm
when it comes to
confused.
Call
I
of
don't know
Duty,
what
we
they're
know
doing.
that a bunch of remastered maps from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this October on launch day. But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic maps, are coming to Black Ops 3 as well, for those who pre-order Black Ops 4 on PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. But what if I don't own Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting, my friend.
Oh.
So tonight, we are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop, and that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's very nice. This is why I love E3, because not only do we get to share awesome news with our
Oh man, I gotta go
audience,
renew
but
my PlayStation
PlayStation
Plus so I can play that Black Ops
subscribers
3.
get a little tasty treat.
Totally.
Little mid
Not
E3
really.
supply drop for
Yeah,
you there.
there you go. Yeah, perfect.
You know, we've been sharing a lot of good news. We got to share 5 really cool announcements last week. We did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
That's right. We had the countdown to E3, and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of great stuff announced. Let's take a quick look back at the highlights.
There was some Tetris game and some other stuff. It was all like smaller stuff. I don't know if I've seen all of it. Yeah. This is the Tetris one. I think it's like for the anniversary or Tetris or something. And then oh yeah, the Days Gone. That's right. I have no idea why they're not focusing on Days Gone this E3. That's just weird.
What is this? I have to figure out what happened. Okay, wake up. Focus. Remember.
I don't recall seeing that.
From the creators of Fee and Flipping Death.
Look like you've seen a ghost.
Comes a heartfelt story in VR.
But really, who are you?
Why do these look like Animal Crossing characters? Whoa, what the hell? See, I would play this if I didn't need VR. You don't need VR for that. I could play that on a screen and it would be sweet. Maybe some place with new controllers and I'd be like...
Welcome back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really... So let's keep moving here. There was a lot of great stuff here. Oh, and we could see the crowd is seated. The people are about ready to go. This show's about to continue, about to move into the big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we could sneak in there before we cut away to the showcase.
Yeah, let's squeeze it in. Let's squeeze it in. Okay, so this next franchise boasts a huge loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours. Incredible stat.
Yeah, they play that so much.
A lot.
They do. And we're going to take a first look at the next chapter right now.
Could be good or bad. What? It's gonna be some online.
A lonesome star in a bitter sky.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is.
I hear the hungry ghost calling out in the night.
Oh, robots?
Just a couple victims of this brutal prize. Am I strong?
It looks familiar, but I don't know what it is.
To let things just die.
I'm gonna see the title and I want to be like, whoa. It was that? Oh, okay.
But if there's nothing on the other side, why can't I leave well enough alone and go to the light?
Oh, that's why it's Destiny. Duh. I'm like, I knew it looked familiar.
Another powerful
Yeah.
new look at Destiny 2. Forsaken is coming out September 4th on PS4. A lot of great enhancements and content for that one. And
Yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up, and guess what? If you're at E3, you can play it at our booth.
not too bad.
But there's barely time because we're about to get to the show.
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight. But for now,
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should we
Everyone's
get to it?
tweeting about the new game plus in God of War. Like, that's
Got a
just
lot more in
pathetic
store.
when your
So let's
headline
check it
is
out
new game
live
plus for
right
God
now.
of War. Yeah. Give me something more. What was this? What we got?
I think this is Tsushima, I would assume.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, it looks a little bit like Spider-Man. That looks like New York City.
But definitely not Death Stranding, that's for sure.
Well, Death Stranding is so weird and whatever it is in it. They could show a black screen and be like, oh, is that Death Stranding? I don't know. It probably is Ghost of Tsushima. Or maybe they will shock us and it's Flower 2! No. I'd love a new Flower Journey game or something. It'd be so cool. Wow, that guy's good. See, I hope we see some other glimpses, some other games. I want to see more about the Medieval remake. I still find it weird that they're not hyping up Days Gone.
I think they did it like before, like they had like gameplay and stuff of it.
Yeah, but that's like the big game coming out in February. I guarantee all the games. Well, their next big game out of these four that's coming out is Spider-Man, of course. But like you got Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima, and Last of Us Part 2. I doubt any of them are coming out this year.
Right.
So after Spider-Man, your next big AAA first-party exclusive game would be Days Gone, I would assume. That would be a good thing to hype up, in my opinion. Yeah, see, I don't know what. I mean, I know it's not Spider-Man. So it's gotta be Ghost of Tsushima or Death Stranding.